Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel and to another Plan With Me. This is for the week of June 27th through July 3rd. And I'm using the Strange kit that is from Scribble Co. Y'all, we're finally in July. Oh my god, it's taken us forever to get here, but we're finally in July. I am using the Strange kit specifically because I think it was July 1st was when the second half of the Stranger Things season came out. I think it was July 1st. Don't quote me on that. But we are using this kit because of just the hype behind the Stranger Things, and also this kit is just absolutely gorgeous. So I did pull in some red like glitter foil. I didn't have just normal red foil, so I pulled in the red glitter foil. And I think that the spread is beautiful. I also pulled in like a couple of red glitter labels and some Plan Hannah underlays that are in red. The underlays are like little lights, or like Christmas lights kind of, and I just love the colors of the spread, and I think it turned out really, really pretty. It's just funny how crazy the drastic difference is from the spread that I planned last week to this one, because this one is so much more like primary colors, and it's a little wild, but I really like how it turned out. I also struggled a lot. I picked up this box like 4 times because there were 4 double box scenes. There were 4, I believe, in this kit, and I struggled so hard trying to decide on what specific boxes I wanted to use and where I wanted to put them, and also because I didn't need a extender at all. It was so hard for me to decide on what I wanted to do, and I knew that I wanted to use the Max double box and also like the boys double box, and I wanted to use the Holiday Lights one. So that's why I pulled up that sidebar box again, because I knew I was going to want to use it. So we finagled our way into getting all of the double boxes in there. I just unfortunately cut out the one with 11. I just used just her instead of the second box with it. So I think it turned out really, really pretty though, and I'm really happy with it. So that is most of what I have for the base of talking about the space. I hope you guys had a great New Year's Eve. I am still filming this on the 29th. I filmed the voiceover for the last Plan With Me the same day, and I have not obviously experienced New Year's Eve yet, and we are not in 2023 yet, but as this video is going live, it is going to be New Year's Day. I think is the day that I am deciding to upload this Plan With Me. So I hope that you guys had a great New Year's and that everyone was safe. Welcome to 2023, even though I'm still in the past. Welcome to 2023. I hope that your year is going to be a great one. I am really, really, really looking forward to making this year better. 2022 was really, really rough for me, and it started on like the 2nd or 3rd of January. It started already terrible, and I am just really, really hoping that 2023 is nicer to me and it's better, and that I can just live my life better. I don't think I talked about this in my last One With Me. I don't remember if I did, because I filmed that voiceover like 4 times. I just want to make this year about me. I'm almost 30. I am 28. I turned 29 this year in 2023, and I just want to make the last 2 years of me being 20 in my 20s, I want to make them the best that I can make them, and I want to focus on myself, focus on my career, and focus on also my Etsy shop, and just actually focus on things that I enjoy and I want to do, and just spend more time doing and living rather than being exhausted 24/7 and not wanting to like do anything, not wanting to go anywhere. I want to actually be present and do things that I wouldn't normally do before I turn 30. So obviously turning 30 doesn't mean anything. I just more so like see it as a milestone, and I just want to do some things before I turn 30. So that is kind of my mantra. And a little bit I'm using currently half cut headers to frame the 11 box because I ran out of overlays, so don't mind that. But yeah, that's kind of my mantra, I guess you can say, for 2023, is just to do my best, be who I want to be, live my life mostly is what I want to do. So that kind of got a little deep. Let me know what you guys plan on doing in the new year and what your kind of resolutions are. I don't usually set resolutions because I don't ever stick to them. So my essentially resolution is to just live life to the fullest and to actually live my life instead of letting things hold me back. So yeah, that is what's happening for this year. Again, haven't actually gotten into 2023, but as this video is going up, you're in 2023, and I'm just excited to get out of 2022. Honestly, she was rough. She was real rough, but I'm proud of myself for getting through it. And eventually, we will not be living in the past also with Plan With Me's in 2022. I will eventually get these up. I'm trying to upload them as quickly as I can as I'm filming them. And I'm also trying to take advantage of my productivity with them as well, because if I don't feel like being productive, I don't film Plan With Me's. And that's usually the reason why they don't go up. But my goal is to try to get them all up and to at least be relatively caught up. I might always be a couple weeks behind, but I wanted to at least be a little bit caught up so that I can be at least in the relatively close time frame that we are living in daily life. So that is the base of the spread. Let's go ahead and move into actual day by day. That was really quick, or at least it was just because I was constantly talking. I don't know why that seemed like it was really quick. But first thing for Monday, I marked that I had to call my dad. Also, some of these, because the colors were so vibrant, the pen doesn't show up very well on some of them. Also, I had to write on the black labels, so that was also really hard to see what I was writing on there, but that's fine. It is what it is. But yes, I marked that I called my dad on this day, so I used a icon. It's one of those red glitter icons that I was just pulling in to mark that, and then I marked that I had a Starbucks run. Okay, first off, hold on. Every single day this week, I marked coffee. I either had a Starbucks, I marked coffee on Tuesday, or I had Dunkin'. So don't mind that. They all are the same. I use these coffee banana coffee cups because they match the spread because they're red and they have my name on them. So I used the crafty banana coffee cup, and the Starbucks run script is from my shop, and that's going to be the same for the entire week. So didn't realize I marked coffee that often, but here we are. And then I did mark that I made an Amazon order, so I just used a little box. I think that's from Scribble, and the Amazon order script is from my shop. Also, I was paranoid that I was going to run out of labels, so I tried to do this on Monday, and I hated the way it looked. I've seen other people do it where they put like an icon and then a script on the underlay, and I just really did not like it. So I did pull that up, but the spacings are kind of weird for some of these days because I didn't have a lot to mark, so I didn't want to use the small labels, but I kind of had to. So you actually see a lot of the underlays purely just because I didn't have like big things to mark, and I do pull up that Get Guest sticker. So yes, underneath the Amazon order, I marked that I got Tacos Los Cholos, which is a food place that's over in Anaheim. It's so good, so I used a little munchkin with tacos to mark that. And then I marked that I got gas, obviously, so I used another little glitter icon and a Get Gas script that is from my shop. Actually, that one was a custom, so that one's not actually in my shop at the moment, but it was a custom that someone ordered, and I had extras, so I just made it for myself. And then I did mark that I watched Twitch streams. Words are so hard. Twitch streams at the end of the night. I cannot English for the life of me today, so I used a paper milk little Twitch icon to mark that. Moving on to Tuesday, I marked coffee. So we have the same situation with the Crafty Banana coffee cup, and then the coffee script is from my shop. I made it for myself. It is the font 2 choice, and then I did mark that I had a grocery run, so I used a Wonton a Million sticker and a grocery run script that is from the foil from Scribble Co. And then after that, I marked that I cleaned my bathroom. Guys, I cleaned my bathroom. Actually, I cleaned like most of the house for the first time in like a month or so on Christmas, and it was not gross, but I was just like, oh my god, how does all this happen this quickly? Like, how does this always become dirty? Me with my room every day, I'm like, how is my room always messy? Don't understand it. But I cleaned my bathroom, so I used a Fox and Cactus Girl and a clean bathroom script that is from Carly Plans. And then I marked Stranger Things because you can't have a Stranger Things spread without watching Stranger Things. I did actually genuinely watch Stranger Things during this time frame though, so I used a 11. This is specifically season 3 11, which that is my favorite 11. Mostly just her outfits made me happy. And then I used a Stranger Things script again that is from my shop, and it is in the font 6 choice, which is my new favorite font choice in my shop. So we're using that. And then I marked that we got islands for dinner, so I used the little sandwich icon. I usually either get a sandwich or like a wrap, and I figured the sandwich would work well for that. And then I did Cold Stone as well on this day, so I used a little Coffee Monsters Co. sticker to mark Cold Stone. Moving on to Wednesday, we have another coffee. This one was with Dunkin', so same coffee cup, and then the Dunkin' script is also from my shop. That one is in font 6 as well. And again, I when I did my orders last weekend, or I had like 4 open orders that I just did right before Christmas, and when I made them, I cut myself a bunch of new stickers that are in font 6. Some of them are in font 5, and they make me happy. So that is where the Dunkin' script is from. And then I did mark that I cut stickers, so I used a Carly Plans little cutting machine. I tried to pick it up, and then I kind of ruined it. I tried to fix it, and now she's just a mess. So we just left it. And then the cut stickers script is from Nicolexia Designs. And then I marked that I filmed on this day, so I used a filming slate and a film script that is from, I think that one's from Kinsey's Creations, whose shop is unfortunately no longer open. Moving on to the second half of Wednesday, I did package orders. So instead of actually pulling in a sticker for this, I used Steve to mark this. Don't ask me why. I just was like, you know what? No, I don't want to pull in a sticker. I'm just going to use Steve. So I used him to mark packaging orders. And, it works. I think it works. So use that. And then the package order script is from Nicolexia Designs. And then I put down a little birthday balloon character sticker. This is a really old one from Scribble Co. And I used her to mark that I wanted to plan out my birthday. I had planned on doing a dinner the night before, and then because my birthday was on a Monday, so I was planning on doing a birthday dinner with a bunch of friends and stuff on the Sunday, and then do potentially something on the Monday. And so I just wanted to plan that out. And then I did mark Stranger Things again, so I used another Stranger Things character sticker for Once More with Love. That one is Joyce, and then I used another Stranger Things script to mark that. Moving on to Thursday. Thursday was my payday, so I used the same situation I usually use. I have a script from Scribble Co. and then a character sticker. And then I did mark that we carpooled on this day. I used specifically this Once More with Love sticker, or the character sticker, because one, it just matched the spread, but it's funny because it's a road trip type of sticker, and the passenger is asleep, and it just makes me laugh every time I see it, purely just because that is sometimes me and Elizea when we carpool. One of us is sometimes just so exhausted that we're like, I just need to sleep. So I found it funny. So I use that icon to mark carpooling. And then the same situation with the Starbucks run and the coffee cup, we just marked that I got Starbucks. Moving on to the bottom half of Thursday. I also didn't realize that my deco covers the half of the Thursday. My bad. Whatever. Moving on to that, I did have drop off packages at the post office. So I used a Odd Loop Little Girl because, again, she matched the spread. And a post office script that is from my shop. Well, kind of from my shop. It's a custom. I used it for myself. And then I did mark that we had a meeting on this day. So fun fact about me, I like to use a bunch of different Disney character stickers to mark anything work related because I work at Disney. So I used Mulan for this one because she matched the spread and I think she's cute. She's just there. And then for the meeting, I usually will use whatever character matches the spread. So there's no rhyme or reason behind it, but she matched the spread the best. So I used her. And then after work, we got crumbles, so I used a Paper Milk little cookie sticker to mark that, and the crumble script is from Planet Hannah. And then last but not least, I did get Chick-fil-A, so I used a Chick-fil-A bag that is from, I want to say it's from Carly Plans, and the Chick-fil-A script is from Sugar Box Stickers. Moving on to Friday, I marked that I had a headache first and foremost, so I used a headache munchkin and a headache script that is from my shop. I'm staring at the script and I put it down crooked or really low on the label, and it bothers me. I'm just staring at, I've been staring at it for most of this voiceover, and I'm like, why is it crooked? And then I did mark that I had to take medicine, so I used these med stickers from Once More with Love. And then same situation with, look at it, it's crooked. She is crooked. Why? And then the same situation for the Starbucks run that I've been doing for the entire week. Moving on to the second half of Friday, I did finish listening to Deathly Hallows on this day. I was going through and listening to all of the Harry Potter books on Audible. I've listened to them multiple times. I've read them multiple times. Every now and then I'll just get to that point where I'm like, I want to reread them, and I don't really have the time to reread them, so I'll usually will listen to them on Audible. And I've already listened to them before, and I obviously already know the storyline. So if I ever zone out from them, it's not detrimental because I'm not missing out on anything. So I did finish listening to Deathly Hallows on this day. So I used a Papershire Ron sticker to mark that. He just matched the spread the best. And I'm just so glad that I was able to completely finish listening to it, because I watched the movies. I don't remember. I know I marked watching the movie. When did I mark it? Oh, that was a couple. Okay, so it took me a while. Oh, yeah. I marked it on the Saturday and then the Monday the 13th. So it definitely took me a little bit, because I think when I started listening to it, I was like, I want to watch the movies. So it took me a little bit to actually get through that book, but that's okay. After that, I did mark when I got home that I watched Stranger Things. So I used Max and the Stranger Things script from my shop. And then I marked that I went to bed early because I was tired. So I used a Paper Bits Co. little bear sticker and a bed early script from Carly Plans. Next, we're putting down the weekend banner, and then moving on to Saturday. It's going to take Filming Lindsay a couple minutes to put down the weekend banner, so don't mind her because she takes her sweet ass time doing stuff. Moving into Saturday, I marked Duncan again with the same situation with the coffee cup and the Duncan script from my shop. I think I also, I was like, I did not use that label that I was about to put down. And then I marked that I started The Summer I Turned Pretty on this day. I did watch the series. However, for some reason, I didn't write it down. And I'm pretty positive I don't know when I watched the series, but if I started the book, I had to have watched the series sometime before this. Maybe I watched it before Stranger Things, but there's no way I just started that book without watching the series. And it definitely was the thing that made me want to listen to the books again. So not entirely sure why I never marked that, but here we are. It's fine. So I started The Summer I Turned Pretty. I used a Wonton a Million little podcast sticker to mark that. They are very, very cheesy books. I read them in high school, and they are still as cheesy as they were in high school, but I loved them a lot more in high school. But yeah, definitely watching that show, I think, is what made me want to listen to that series again. And then I did wash my costume on this day, so I used a Stick with a Plan Co. washing machine. It's a big washing machine, but I use that. And then the wash costume is just a custom. Moving on to the second half of Saturday, when I got home, I did have a YouTube binge. So I used a character sticker and a YouTube binge script that is from Carly Plans. And I played The Sims, which was very, very surprising. Don't know if I was watching a Sims video or something on YouTube and that's what got me interested in it, or what. Who knows? I probably only also played The Sims for this day and that was it. So it happens. So I used a little emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. and a Play Sims Nope, that's not English. A Play Sims script that is, again, from Kenzie's Creations. But again, her shop is unfortunately no longer open. This is why I'm trying to use some of these stickers up, just because I'm some of these shops just don't exist anymore and I just want to use them. So after that, I marked that I tidied up, so I used a Wonton a Million sticker for that, and a tidy up script that is from Scribble Co. I believe it's a really old one off of a freebie that I got. Moving on to Sunday, I marked first and foremost that I uploaded, so I used a filming slate and upload script that is from my shop. And then we had the same situation with the Starbucks. I cannot believe that I got coffee every single day this week. Y'all, it's bad. I knew I had a Starbucks edition, but I didn't know it was that bad. And also with the holiday drinks, that made it even worse. So, yeah, just coffee 24/7. It's fine. And then after Starbucks, I marked that I got Miguel's. I probably got it before I went to work. Oh yeah, I worked at 3:30 on this day, so I definitely had to have gotten it before work. So I used a Wonton a Million sticker to mark that. On the second half of Sunday, we must have... I don't know. I had to have been home when I got the Miguel's because I marked Stranger Things after it. I'm assuming. So for Stranger Things, I used another one of those Once a Million. Voiceover Lindsay struggling. I'm not yelling at filming Lindsay. It's voiceover Lindsay who's struggling. This is fine. For Stranger Things, I used another one of those Once More with Love stickers. I think that one's Steve. It could be wrong, but I think that one's Steve. And then I used a Stranger Things script again. And then I marked that I took out the trash. I had to write on this label, and you can literally barely even see what I wrote there because I didn't have a trash script in the color that matched the spread. So I had to write it in, and I don't even know if you can see it. I can barely see it looking at it right now, but we took out the trash, and then I just marked that I had a rough day. These are those like cracked under pressure, once more love, like character stickers. And yeah, you can't even see that on camera. Okay. But the cracked under pressure like stickers just make me happy because it's literally me 24/7. I don't crack under pressure very often, but I definitely get stressed, and I just figured I would use that sticker to mark the rough day. So that is everything for this spread. We're gonna zoom it all out, put the spread back into the planner, and wrap up this plan with me. So yeah, that is everything for it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are gonna have a great new year. I'm literally talking about the new year, and I'm filming and planning out a June spread. It's fine. We're not even almost there. It's fine. We're letting it happen. You guys are still watching these plan with me's, and I appreciate you guys for still watching these plan with me's. I'm gonna flip through what's left in the kit. It was a mini kit, so there's obviously a lot of stickers that I used. There's not very many left over. So that is everything for this spread. Here's the little bits of the wiggle for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching these plan with me's, even though they're so much farther back. But thank you guys so much for supporting my channel as always. Please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and subscribe to my channel if you're not, and leave me some type of comment down below and let me know what your resolution, what your plan is for 2023. I would love to know. I will see you guys in another video very, very, very soon. Bye guys.